Hey guys, happy Friday. I'm back third week in a row. I'm trying to make this a habit. So don't hold me though, because life get crazy, so you never know. But my goal is to try to drop something at least once a week. So last couple of videos been a little heavy. Well, not the last one. Last one was an air fryer joint, which that was crazy. Glad we figured that out. If you haven't seen it, go back, check it out, get a good laugh. But I just wanted to do something on the lighter side, but hopefully still helpful at the same time. Tonight got my little friend with me. It's not my wine this time, y'all. I know y'all was expecting the wine glass. Got a little something in here. Just a little something. Can't really see it because the glass dark. But anyhow, a little something I had from a week ago. I ain't never finished, so I'm going to go ahead and knock that joint back tonight. But tonight I'm trying to talk about how she got somebody and I don't. So, question that a lot of single women have, maybe some single men, I don't know. But just trying to figure out, why am I still single? What am I doing wrong? How she got somebody? I ain't got nobody. I know if she can get somebody, I can get somebody, right? So, I've come up with a couple of things that I feel are reasons, but it's my opinion. It's based on my experiences. It's based on things I've heard my homeboys tell me over the years, or even things my husband may tell me. So I'm gonna just drop a couple of jewels on y'all, just things I think could be helpful or whatever. How I'm gonna say this to y'all? I'm gonna just be real. I think a lot of y'all single because y'all crazy as hell. Girls be crazy, y'all. We crazy. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny. I ain't trying to like be offensive or nothing, but we crazy for real. Like, you have to admit it. Like, all right, for real, tell the truth. Is you crazy? Like, ask yourself right now, is you crazy? Yeah, nod your head, because you crazy. Like, we be saying that we want one thing, and then we act in a way that's opposite of what we say we want. So, people be like, oh, yes, I want to settle down. I want a relationship. I want a boo. But you're not really conducting yourself in a way that will get you a boo. So, it's like sometimes the words and actions don't really line up. And then as females, we get overly emotional sometimes. We get in our feelings about things that sometimes we shouldn't even really get in our feelings about. Things that be small and we blow up. And it's not to say that guys don't do stuff that take us there, because I feel like most women are crazy because guys done push us to that point over the years. So, I'm going to give them that. They do that. They do that for real. But at the same time, though, y'all, we got to take some accountability. We be tripping. We really do. So that's one of the things I think that kind of get us stuck in this place. We just got to get ourselves together. Yeah, that's what I think. Then another reason is, like, guys like women that got something going on for themselves. Like, guys don't really like when somebody just sitting around waiting on them, the most available to them. Like, sometimes you gotta pose a little bit of a challenge. Like, make a guy chase a little bit. Don't just be so accessible. And I mean, I ain't really big on the game playing, a whole cat and mouse and all that. I'm a very straightforward person. But at the same time, guys like a little bit of a mystique, they like that chase. That's just part of their nature. So I feel like you have to have something going on. Guys want to see women that's on that grind, women that got that hustle, and somebody that they can see themselves building something with. But if all you doing is partying and clubbing all the time, you know what I'm saying? You always bar hopping with your girls. Like, that ain't really presenting the I want to be the wife type, or I want to be the girl type. That's kind of like I'm living my best single life. And if that's what you're doing, ain't nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, it may not attract what you're looking for. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another thing. And I ain't got no notes tonight, y'all, so I'm just going off the head. So y'all just gonna have to rock with me on this one. I think the other thing is, like, other females, like, okay, I know the obvious thing to look at is their appearance. Like, oh, they ain't the best looking John, they ain't even cute or whatever. But it's not always about looks, especially for guys. Guys are pretty simple in terms of, like, we go get all dolled up. Like, all right, think about this. How many times have you got yourself all dolled up? You looking good, got your hair done, got on a nice outfit, got your face made up, and they might not even acknowledge it. You know what I mean? You know, they might say a little something like, "Oh, you look nice" or whatever. But then you come down the steps with your t-shirt on, some sweatpants, and your hair in a ponytail, and they all over you like, "God, you sexy. God, you look good." You know, and it's like, what? Like this? Like I just woke up. You know, but it's like that's what they're attracted to, like that natural beauty. So sometimes I feel like, you know, we might put too much effort and energy into looking like what we see on TV or social media, you know, the females that's all photoshopped and filtered up, you know, where guys, like, yeah, they might like those pictures online, but when they looking to really settle down with something, they want somebody that they can be with when they ain't got their face beat. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of times the joints online, they very beatable. Like, yeah, they'll beat, but they may not wife those type of girls. You understand what I mean? It's kind of like their magazine. Like they just looking through a magazine. Like, yeah, these joints look good, but in real life, they want a more of a natural beauty. And again, these are just my opinions. Don't shoot me. You know, this is just what I think, and this is some of the stuff I've been told. So, yeah, that. Other things, guys like females that's confident. You know, people that's like real confident in themselves, like very secure within themselves. So somebody they ain't got to constantly build up and tell them like how good they look, how smart they are. They like women that are already self-confident, women that already know their value and their worth. You know, women that will stand up for themselves, that type of thing. You know, guys find that attractive. So it's like you looking at these women from the outside, but you don't really know their inner qualities. You don't really know their other characteristics that they bring to the table. So it's easy to judge just from the outside, not really knowing them. But obviously, it's something that's captivated this guy about these women. You know, guys like girls that's not desperate. Like a lot of times when we single, we act single. We act desperate. We act like we gotta have somebody, and that's a turn off. Like, don't nobody want somebody that don't nobody else want. You know what I mean? Like, don't act all desperate and needy and clingy. Like, oh, I gotta have you. You know, guys don't really like that. Like, it's an ego boost. You know, it stroke their ego, so they like it from that perspective. But as far as looking at you as somebody they'll settle down with, it's probably not gonna be the ticket. So, like, you know, it goes back to that confidence or whatever. So even if you are in a position where you really want a relationship and want to be with somebody, don't show it in that way that's going to be you know, unattractive to someone. You always want to present yourself in the best light. You men, like, they can smell your desperation, and I think those are the guys that typically play the games. Those are the guys that tell you what you want to hear but do something different. So they can tell when you desperate. They can tell by the way you move, you know, doing anything for them. And you know, like, that'll keep a guy around for a little bit, but it's not gonna keep them around for long. Like, again, guys, they like that chase. They don't really like that girl that's like, oh, you know, I gotta be with him, I gotta see him, I gotta do this and that. You know, they want somebody that can stand their own. Like, if you single, be happy single. And that would be attractive to somebody. When they see that you single, you still making moves, you still living your best life, you still out here enjoying yourself, you with your girls, you know, you doing your thing. Those are things that'll make them like, oh, okay, you know, I see she vibing, she got something going for herself, you know. So this ain't the law. This is just what I'm thinking. This is kind of what I've observed, what I've noticed. This is based on some experiences that I've had. And I just feel like when I was like that, I didn't have a lot of success. You know, I always kept a dude, like, don't get it twisted. I always kept a dude around, but it wasn't a dude that was always about anything. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't really even nothing to like brag about. Like, oh, you know, yeah, I kept a dude for like 5 minutes. Then they was gone, you know, they was on to the next joint. So after a while, I had to figure out, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why can I not keep a dude around, like a good dude, you know? So once I finally learned how to be happy with me and be happy single, that's when I met the love of my life. You know, I was really at a stage where I was good. I was doing me. Like, if I talked to somebody, I did. If I didn't talk to somebody, I didn't. And I was all right with that. And, you know, for a minute, I wasn't. Like, I had to have somebody. I had to be involved in some way, some capacity. But once I got out of my own way and I just started living my best life and, you know, not really worried about that all the time, that's when I felt like love came my way. And I know the thing I was gonna say, like, stop judging people based on their past. Like, you know, you look at a girl like, yo, how she get somebody? Yo, she used to sleep with everybody, or she used to do this, she used to do that. But people grow, people evolve, people change, you know, and it's just like, you can't really focus on what they used to do or how they used to move. Like, obviously, that person that they're with see past that. That person that they're with see their growth. So that's not the end all be all. You know, we all have a past. We all done some things that I'm sure we would rather have kept in the closet and taken to the grave with us, you know. So I'm just saying, like, don't think, you know, because you got a past or whatever, that you can't move beyond that, that you can't do better, get better, and be better because of something you used to do or something you used to be. Because you see people that are with people and you know, like, yo, I used to know her when fill in the blank, you know, ... or whatever. But now they're in a happy, loving relationship. So obviously they've done some work on themselves. They made some improvements that put them in a position to now be loved properly. So anyhow, that's all I got for y'all tonight. You know, I ain't really got no notes or nothing. I'm just going off the top of my head, just freestyling. You know, if y'all don't know me, I rap a little bit. I rap a lot bit, for real. Y'all be hearing that soon. But you got to continue to follow me, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, stick around. You know, I'm starting to open up a little bit. I'm like an onion. That's what my husband used to tell me. He was an onion, and I had to peel the layers. So that's how I am with y'all. I'm like an onion. You know, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. Every video, I get a little bit more comfortable, and I let a little bit more of me out. So yeah, stay tuned. I promise you, it'll be worth the wait. You will enjoy this journey that I'm fitting to take y'all on. All right, I bet.